Good afternoon, Jassy. Welcome to our afternoon scheduled summer class, and today is July 21, 2021. And how about let's do our work for today? So yesterday was a holiday. We will finish the work and we will also do some other work that is included for today. So when you make your letter R, how do we do our cursive for R? Line down first, go back at the top, make a loop around and out. That's how you make your letter R. Let me do my cursive for capital letter R. You can also do it while you're looking at the screen here, trying to check how to make R. Let me show it to you also first as a guide for making letter R, the cursive for R. How about for this part? Line down, go around, add a loop. That's how you make your letter R, the capital letter R. And for the lowercase r, make a point at the top. Follow your lines for your letter R. How do you make R again? First, make a line going up, a curve, and then a loop out, a tail out. See your letter R, lowercase r. We have R for the rainbow. Please trace your word for rainbow. If you're not yet done, please pause the video. You can go back again. Are you done doing the work? How about let's move to the next? We have to unscramble the sentences here. We have to fix it. So how about you try to do your sentence first? And then you can check. Pause this video and let's do the sentence together on the screen to check. Are you done with the work? How about we unscramble our sentence? The first one, we have the next word, what should it be? The pig is in the barn. Remember, the first word should have a capital letter. And you have to check, you have to end with a period if it's a sentence, or if it's a question, add a question mark at the end. Next one. What else do we have? The farmer fed the horses and the chickens. Let me make this fit in our space here. How about the next one? We have the cow has a baby calf. So we also have this one. This is how you make your sentences. How about the next part? Are you ready? We have our fractions. Remember when we do our fractions, there's a part that you need to color or take away, and you have to number the parts according to the number at the bottom. So how about we do our Spinner, let me spin and let's do it together. We have 1/6. Let's imagine we're doing our pie and we need to cut it in 6 pieces. So we have 6 already. And how many do we need to take away? There's only 1 to make 1/6. The next one. We have 1/3. So there should be 3 parts. And you only need to get 1 to make 1/3. Next one is 1/2. 1/2. There are 2 parts, but you need to only take 1. We have 5/6. 5/6. And how many parts do we take away or color? There should be 5. 5/6. Next one. We have 2/6. So let's make our pie with 6 parts and we take away 2 of the parts to make 2/6. Next, we have 2/6 again. Remember, 6 parts of the pie you have to cut and then you get 2 of them to make 2/6. Another one, let's spin. We have 5/6. If this one is 5/6, we have to color 5 parts. We need the 5 parts. That's 5/6. Another one. We have 2/3. 3 parts. And you get to color 2 of the parts. You take away the 2 parts to make 2/3 or 2/3. We have 1/4. 4 parts, but you get only 1 to make 1/4. This one is 5/6, 6 parts. And we color 5 of the parts there. The next one. One over 6. Let's color 1 part, one of the slices of pie. Next one. Let's try to imagine 5/6. You have 6 slices of pie, but you only get 5. That's 5 over 6. Another one. We have 1/4. 4 parts and you get 1. That's 1/4. We have 5 over 6 again. Remember, 6 parts. And we have to color the 5 slices here to leave 1. 5 over 6. Another one. 1/2. There's 2 parts and you get 1. That's 1/2. Let's spin again. 2/3. There are 3 parts and you color 2 of the parts to get 2/3. Another one. You have 1/4. 4 parts and you color 1 of the slices, 1/4. Next one. You have 2/3. Cut the pie into 3 pieces, but you only get 2 of the slices. That's 2/3. Another one. We have 1 over 6. Cut the pie into 6 pieces, but you only get 1. That's 1 over 6. We have 1/4, 4 parts, but you only get to color 1. Let's spin again. One-third. There are 3 parts, but you only color 1. Let's spin again. There are 4 parts, and you color 1 only to make 1/4. This one, we have 1 over 6. 6 parts of the pie, and you color only 1. The next one, almost there. You have 1/3. 3 parts, but you only get to color 1. And the last one, you have 5 over 6. Let's cut our pie into 6 parts, and you get 5 of the slices to make 5 over 6. So this is how you should do your fractions on your work there. If you're not yet done, please pause the video. Are you done? Can we continue? Let me fix this one, and let's go to the next page. We have here the word grow. Color the word grow, and please trace and write your word grow. When you make your cursive, try to follow the lines there for your word grow. 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 Follow, make your word there. So we have the word grow. Now I want you to think of a sentence for your word grow. I will make my sentence for grow. So my sentence, I will grow my vegetables in the backyard. And this is the word grow. But how do I make it into cursive? Let me put it in the space here. Remember, go around, make a loop, continue making your word grow. This is how you make your word grow. Remember to make your sentence for the word grow. If you're not yet done, please pause the video and play it for the next word. Are you done? Let's do the next part of our work. Now we go on by doing letter D. Let's do our cursive for D. Let's roll the die. And we have number 5. Let's do our letter D. When we do D, line down, make a loop, and out. Letter D. Again, line down, make a loop, and out. Line down, make a loop, and out. Capital letter D. Let's roll again the die. And let's do lowercase letter d for number 4. Line down, go around and out. Line down, go around and go out. Line down, go around and go out. That's lowercase letter d. For number 1 again, line down, make a loop and out. Line down, make a loop and out. Line down, make a loop and out, capital letter D. For number 6, let's do lowercase d again. Line down, go around and out. Line down, go around and out. Line down, go around and out, lowercase d. So we need 3 and 2. For number 3, let's make capital D, around, make a loop and out. Go down, make a loop and out. Go down, make a loop and out. Capital letter D. And now the last one, lowercase d. Go down and around, go back and out. Go down, around, and out. Go down, around, and out. So you have letter D, and D is for dolphin. Let's make the cursive for dolphin. Go down, around, and out. Continue making your letters for the word dolphin. If you're not yet done, pause the video, finish the work, and then you can play again. Are you done with the work? Let me fix our screen and let's go to the next one. Now, I have here an example first and we will answer together on the screen. You can answer also on your work there. So we have counting squares and arrays, and this is what we need to remember. The line at the top, it says that's the length. This can also be your row. And the line going down, this measures the width. This can be your column. Now, I have here 3 squares in a row and 4 squares in a column. If I want to look for my area, I will try to use the formula length times width. So we have 3 times 4 is equal to 12 square units. And just like for multiplication, you can do the repeat addition. Remember, when you repeat addition, it's like multiplication. Trying to add 4 3 times, you get 12 square units. How about for this one? Our length at the top, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is 5. Our width, measuring from going up to down, that is how many squares you get? 3. That is 3. So if we try to multiply first for the area, that is length times width, we have 5 times 3 to get 15 square units. How about if we do repeat addition? This will also be 5 added 3 times to get 15 square units. How about another example? We have a bigger set of squares here. How many squares do we fit for our length here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There is 10. And how many for our column or width? Let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 4 squares in a column. I have 10 squares in a row or the length, and I have 4 squares for my column for the width. If I do the area again, the length is 10. The width is 4. So I will multiply 10 times 4. It's equal to 40 square units. But if I do repeat addition, I will add 10 4 times. 10, 20, 30, 40. That will become 40 square units. How about the last example? I have here how many squares in a row? I have 12. That can also be my row. And how about for my width? Going down, there are 5 squares in a column. So that should be 5. Now, if I do my area again, remember, length, that's 12. The width, that is 5. 12 times 5, it's 60 square units. But if I do repeat addition, I will add 12 5 times. 12 plus 12 plus 12 plus 12 plus 12. That is 60 square units. Now, let's go to our work. Now, we have here our equation 3 times 7. Remember our area, length times width. The length is 3. That will be our row, the lines at the top. The width is the ones going down and up. So if I do first the repeat addition, I will add 3 7 times. 3 plus 3 plus 3, another 3 plus 3. So do we have 7? Did we add 3 7 times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And what's the answer? Let's try to skip count. We have 3, 6. 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. This will become 21. And let's do our arrays. Remember, the arrays are the squares that we make. So in a row, there should be 3. Let's check what are the squares here that we can use to fill in. Let's check. 3 rows at the top and 7 squares in a column. It should be this one. Let's fix to make it fit. So this is an example. There are 3 rows and 7 columns. That's an example of the arrays for 3 times 7. How about the next one? 5 times 6. Remember the length and the width. We have to add 5 6 times. 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus another 5 plus 5 and 5. Let's try to skip count. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. If I add 5 6 times, that will become 33 and 0. Now, let's check. Where is that set of boxes that shows 30? 5 squares for the row. 6 squares going down for the column. Where is that one? Is it number 1, number 2, or number 3? It should be what picture? It should be number 1. This one, you get 5 squares in the row, and there's 6 of them going down for the column. How about we put this one in here? So it will not fit. Let's try to put it here. So that's an example on how to draw the array for 5 times 6. How about for 9 times 4? Remember length and width. That's the formula. And for your rows, the length and the width. If we try to add in repeat addition, let's add 9 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, let's try to skip count by 9. If you have 9 plus another one, 18, next one, 27, and the next one, 36. You get 36. Now, let's check for the picture that shows 9 squares in a row and 4 squares in a column. Is it 2 or 3? It's gonna be the picture for 2. We have 9 squares on the row, and there are 4 squares in a column. That's our picture for your array for 9 times 4. And the last one, we have 3 times 11. Length times width. You have 3 and 11. The rows, there's 3. The width is 11. So let's add 3 11 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And remember, when we try to multiply 3 or other numbers, 9 and below to 11, it will double. So, you have 33. And how about for the figure? It's this one because you get 3 in a row and 11 squares in a column. Now you can pause the video to check for your work and to also go back to the other parts, okay? Are you done answering? I will clear the writings. And then, how about we move to the next work? Now, we have our words that end with a long A sound. Aid, ain, and ale. We will need 3 colors, the color red, the color orange, and the color green. Let's do the aid words first. So we have the word afraid. We also have the word made. We have braid. We also have paid. So there are 2 braids in our work here. They end with aid sound. How about the next one? We have the ones with ain at the end. We have pain. We have stain, rain, grain, chain. They end with the ain sound at the end. And the last group of words, the ale words, we have the mail, trail, snail, jail, email, and the pail. How about I make a sentence? Choose a word that you like. I will choose some of the words to make my sentence here. For example, I saw the snail leave a slime on its path. That's my word. I use the word snail, and it's an ale word. How about you do your work also? Color your words, pause the video, and also make your sentence. Are you done? Let's move to the next work. We have the word small. Our letters in small, S-M-A-L-L. S-M-A-L-L. We have the word small. And let's color the letters. The sight word small, S-M-A-L-L. S-M-A-L-L. We have the word small. So we have 4 of them. 4 words that are small. And if I use it in a sentence, I found a small shell underneath the gravel. We have the word small. For the next one, we have letter F. And how about I roll the die for tracing letter F? We have number 1. How do you make letter F? Make a loop first at the top, line down, and the tail should go in, and also make a line in the middle. Make your letter F. Letter F. Let's roll again the die. Let's see. Our next number is in 2. How about your lowercase f? Make a loop, go down, a loop again, and out. A loop, go down, a loop, and out. A loop, down, a loop, and out. Lowercase f. Next one, let's go back to number 4. For letter F. Lowercase f. Make your loops for your letter F. The next one, we have number 5. Make your capital F a loop. Go up, line down, and in, line in the middle. Make your capital letter F. Capital letter F. Okay, that's capital F. Next one, how about in number 3, another capital F. Loop, go up, line down, and the tail inside to make your capital F. Don't forget to make the line in the middle for your letter F. And this time, lowercase f, make the 2 loops to make your letter F. And F is for the fish. F-I-S-H. The word is fish. Let's move to the next one. Okay, let's try to remember our multiplication. If we have 4 times 2, that is 8. 8 times 2, that is 16. 11 times 2, you get 22. And even though you switch the places, 2 times 7, it will have the same answer, 14. 2 times 3, it's 6. 2 times 10, you get 20. 2 times 12, that is 24. 2 times 5, you have 10. 2 times 9, that is 18. 2 times 2, that is 4. 2 times 6, you get 12. So if you try to skip count, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. So that's just easy when you try to remember your multiplication for 2. How about for 3? Let's try. 3 times 10, that is 30. 3 times 2, that is 6. 3 times 5, you get 15. 3 times 8, you get 24. 3 times 4, this is 12. 3 times 11, you get 33. 3 times 7, that is 21. 3 times 12, you get 36. 3 times 3, that is 9. 3 times 6, that is 18. 3 times 9, you get 27. How about we skip count by 3? You get 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 30, 33, 36. You can also skip count by 3 to remember your multiplication for 3. How about for 4? 4 times 2, that is 8. 4 times 6, that is 24. 4 times 10, you get 40. 4 times 3, this is 12. 4 times 7, you get 28. 4 times 12, that is 48. You get 4 times 4, this is 16. 4 times 8, this is 32. 4 times 11, this is 44. 4 times 5, this is 20. 4 times 9, you get 36. Let's do skip counting for 4. You get 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 32, 36, 40, 44, 48. So that's how you make your multiplication for 4. How about for 5? 5 is easy. You can also try to remember skip counting by 5. If you get 5 times 9, this is 45. 5 times 7, this is 35. 5 times 2, this is 10. 5 times 11, this is 55. 5 times 6, you get 30. 5 times 3, this is 15. 5 times 12, this is 60. 5 times 8, you get 40. 5 times 5, this is 25. 5 times 10, this is 50. And 5 times 4, you get 20. Let's skip count by 5s, okay? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. It's easy when you try to skip count also. Now, how about you try to practice also doing multiplication? Pause first the video and then you answer there on your work. Are you done? How about let's go do the next part of our work. Now, how about we practice doing the cursive for letter S? Now, the work that we did a while ago, that was for yesterday because it was a holiday. I will extend the work, add some more, and this is for today also. Let's make letter S. Make a line going up, a loop, go make your line, and go in. That's how you make your capital letter S. Try to go in, make your letter S. That's how you make your letter S. Try to make a line first. Go around. And make your tail go in. Go make a loop. Go around. The tail in. Letter S. That's capital S. Your lowercase s. Try to follow your S. Let's do our letter S. A line. Go make a tip. Around. A loop and out. Try to look first on the screen and then you can try and also write there to follow what we have for letter S. So this is our cursive for capital S and lowercase s. Make the word sun. Make your letter S, U-N-N for the word sun. We have the word sun. This is how you make sun. How about the next one? Okay, we have here our outline for writing. Remember, in a paragraph, there are group of sentences. And when you make your paragraph, there should be the main idea, which is what the author or somebody who wants to tell you about their paragraph. That's the main idea they want to talk about. That's the topic, what they want you to know, the main idea. There's also the 3 points. Those 3 points, those are the ones that explain about the main idea. They give explanation. They want you to know more about the main idea. And the last part of your paragraph is the conclusion. The conclusion is the one that sums up everything in the paragraph so that you will remember what you've read. Okay? So let's talk about how do farmers use horses on a farm. Our main idea, it says horses are helpers in the farm. And let's make this one smaller so that you can see. And the farmers made horses pull heavy load in the farm. The second point, horses were trained to hauling carts and carry load in the field. When you say hauling, they carry the carts, they are attached to the carts and they run the cart for the farmer. They also help herd large group of animals. And for the conclusion, a farmer's daily task couldn't be done fast without the horse's help. So maybe they have lots of things to do in the farm. They carry load, they have to transport or move things into places. The horses are the ones who help carry it for the farmer. Now, how about we make our paragraph about the farmer? We have our title. Let's try to make the title the name of our paragraph. What do you think is a special title or a nice title for our paragraph? Do you think it's about the horses in the farm? So horses are helpers in the farm. And that's my title. That can be a title. Now, how about for our sentence here? Let's try to make our sentence. Remember, the sentence should have an indentation, a space. The first sentence, there's a space. And sometimes the main idea is the first sentence. Horses are helpers in the farm. And sometimes you can also make the main idea your title. Let's write the main idea, then the points. Farmers made horses pull heavy load in the farm. The horses were trained to hauling carts and carry load in the field. So this is how you will write it. You make an indentation, this one, where my arrow is pointing, that's an indentation. The first sentence is your main idea. You go with the first point, then the next, the second point. Now we move to the third. They help herd a large group of animals. And once you're done with the third point, you write the conclusion at the end. A farmer's daily task couldn't be done fast without the horse's help. So that's how you make your sentence. Horses are helpers in the farm. Let me make it big so that you can see, okay? And then I will try a lighter color so that you can do also your paragraph. So this is how you make your paragraph. The indentation first, and then the 3 points, and you add a conclusion at the end. Are you done making this work? If you're done, let's move to our next work. But if not yet, please pause the video and finish this one. If you're done, let's move to the next. Let me fix my screen. How about we do division? Now, we have here our fact families. When we do division, the bigger number first and then the smaller one. So, if we have 54, 54 divided by 9, it's equal to 6. And if we write 54 divided by 6, it's equal to 9. But for multiplication, if you switch the places, 6 times 9, that's 54. And 9 times 6, that is 54. They will still arrive in the same answer if they have, if you put them in the different position there. For example, another one, we have 15. We have to divide 15 divided by 5. It's equal to 3. 15 divided by 3, it's equal to 5. When you do division, try to remember your multiplication. Now, how about we multiply 3 times 5, that is 15. And 5 times 3, that is also 15. Let's go to the next number. We have 32. 32 divided by 8, that is 4. 32 divided by 4, that is 8. Let's multiply 4 times 8, that is 32. 8 times 4, that is 32 also. Remember, in multiplication, if you change the position, it won't matter. They will still have the same answer. But for division, the bigger number should be placed first, then divided by the smaller number. 28 divided by 7, it's 4. 28 divided by 4, that is 7. 7 times 4, that is 28. 4 times 7, that is 28. And how about for our problem? Are you ready? Let's try to read it together. There were 15 ducks. Each duck family had 3 ducks in it. How many ducks were in each family? Now this one, we have to do division. Bigger number first, 15. Divided by the division sign, divided by 3 is equal to, let's go back to the fact families. We already know 15 divided by 3, it is 5. Now, we have to label our answer. It's asking you how many ducks were in each family. We already know it's 5. We're looking for the ducks, the number of ducks. Let's add our labels and also make it into a sentence. There are 5 ducks in each family. That's how you answer when there's a problem and you have to box your final answer. There are 5 ducks in each family. Pause the video if you're not yet done. Please answer and play it back. Once you're done, let's move to the next work. Are you done? Let's go to our next work. We have the word laugh. L-A-U-G-N-H makes the word laugh. L-A-U-G-N-H. We have laugh. Let's trace the letters in laugh. L-U-G-N-H. Remember to make the loops of the word laugh. How about you try to think of your sentence for the word laugh? In my sentence, I will say, I heard my friend laugh loud from the clown's joke. That's my sentence. I have the word laugh in my sentence. I heard my friend laugh loud from the clown's joke. Now, how about for making the word laugh in cursive? I will use the space to make the word laugh in cursive. That's how you make the word laugh. If you're not yet done, pause the video and you can turn it back to play and we can do the next work. Are you done? Let's go to our next work. Let's do this one, our fraction. So in our fractions here, we will try to draw in the bars. So this one has 3 parts and this one has 5 parts. How about let's color? This one is 2/3 and this one is 3/5. Are they the same? Do they have the same length in our fractions? Let's compare. This should be, the biggest one is 2/3. So when you do your sign for greater than, less than, and equal, it should be, where does the alligator bite? Remember, the biggest number should be eaten. And our bigger number here is 2/3. How about for 2/4 and 1/2? You have 2/4 and 1/2. Let's color our fractions, the parts. Let's check. Remember, when we have our fractions, we also need to make it into the simplest form. 2/4 can still be divided. You will need to look for a number that can divide 2 and 4. They have the same number. A number that you multiply to 2 will get the answers 2 and 4. Let's try to divide by 2. This will become 1 at the top. And 4 will become 2. 4 divided by 2, it's 1/2. 1/2 and another 1/2, that's the same, equal. So we will circle the equal sign. How about 1/5 and 1/4? Let's try to make 5 parts. And this one is 1/4. Let's try to make this equal. Okay, let's color 1/5 because there are 5 parts, but then you only need 1. And you have 1/4. Which is bigger, 1/5 or 1/4? It should be 1/4, so the alligator will bite 1/4. How about for 4/6 and 2/3? Let's try to put this to equally break this apart. Now we have 4 over 6 and 2/3. Let's color 4 parts in this one and 2 parts in this one. Let's check. I think they are equal. You know why? Because 4, 6 can still be divided into the simplest form. Let's try to do 2. 4 divided by 2, this will become 1. 6 divided by 2, this will become 3. Oh, sorry, you have 2 there, not 1. 4 divided by 2 will become 2. And 6 divided by 3 by 2 will become 3. So you get 2/3 and another 2/3. That's equal. We have to do equal sign. Were you able to get this one? Remember, the simplest form you need to check first. Maybe they will become equal. And we did our parts because we need to check which has the bigger chunk. If you're done with the work, let's continue. But if not yet, please pause and please do your work. Are you done? Let's continue. The next part will be the word hold. We have the letters H, O, L, and D. H, O, L, and the letter D. H, O, L, and D. Let's color the word hold and look for the word hold. There should be 4 of them. And if I use it in a sentence, I will hold the statue for the artist to paint on. We have the word hold. H-O-L-N-D. Hold. Please continue working. If you're done, let's move to the next. If not yet, please pause. Now, our last work for today is the letter T. We will make T, but this time, how about we do our dice again? Let's roll. We have number 3. When you make letter T, it's quite different from F. You do not need to put a line in the middle. Make a loop at the top, line down, and the tail in. So you do not need to put the line in the middle for T because that will become F. Let's roll again. We have number 2, make letter T. It's like a sword. See? Letter T. Next one, we have number 5. Make letter T again. Loop, go down and in. A loop at the top, go down and in. Capital T. Next one, lowercase t. A line going up, a tail, and a line in the middle. Lowercase t. Let's roll the die again. This time, we have number 4, lowercase t. It's like a sword with a curly tail. And last one, capital T. Make a loop at the top, line down, a tail in. Make your letter T. And T is for the turtle. You have T, U, R. Oops, let me fix this one. U, R, T, L, and E. You have the word turtle. And if you're done, let's move. And for this one, please continue working if you're not yet done. Are you done with the work? Let me erase this one. If you're done with the work, good job for finishing it. I will see you tomorrow, Jassy. We just continued the work from yesterday, okay? And for the rest that we did not finish, we will finish tomorrow. Bye-bye!